That's my dog, that's my brother. We gon' ride for each other. Ain't never ever told, never fool. Never.
Yo. We back again. It's Blacks and Tequila. We're your hosts. I'm Reek Roulette. I got the one and only.
Mr. 1102 Damo is in the building tonight. It's a pretty night on the eastern side,
Bro,
on the
it's a
best
beautiful
side
night.
of Carolina.
Last week I was in this shivering, but tonight, like honestly, you can't ask for a better night.
Right.
To be honest, it's been really good.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the show off. Mr. Roulette, he just came back off them Florida waters.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bill for tying the knot.
Shout out
Blanco.
to the O'Loughlin's.
Hey, congratulations.
Skyler.
Congratulations
Courtney.
to y'all. Congratulations to y'all. So go ahead, just give me a little briefing, man. How was that trip to Florida, man?
Lit. Turned up. You know, Bill's already a turned up guy, naturally.
Y'all boys,
That nigga always, you know, that's him. So.
Y'all boys out there with the chest out.
Yeah,
you know,
bro, you know, I just can't. I just stepped in that Florida swag. I said, fuck it. I'm about to be out here in the damn beach. What is it? The Hawaiian shirts and chest out.
Right.
Just vibing, bro. It was a good time. We started the trip with we started the trip with about 3 Casamigos shots.
3 Casamigos
A
shots.
piece, because Bill was like, hey, I'm gonna take y'all out to eat. Straight to a restaurant, we taking shots. Then we had the tipsy boat ride or whatever.
Tipsy boat ride.
Yeah, it was.
That's what it's called. The
I
tipsy.
think it was the tiki boat.
The tiki boat.
Yeah, but it was a tipsy boat ride. And then next day we hit it with a picnic at the beach and swam in the ocean a little bit. And then Sunday it was wedding time. So
wedding time.
It was a dope event. We had a good time.
Good time. And y'all was in what part of Florida? Tampa,
Florida. Hey,
Tampa,
shout
Florida.
out. I had to get a hat. I had to go live.
And I seen, shout out to your boy, cause I seen he was on. I seen a snap off my wife's shit. What is it? Shabazz. He came, show some love.
Shabazz came down, show love from Orlando. So
Right. Well,
that Blacks and Tequila love out there in Florida.
Yeah. We're gonna share some of that love that they had out there in Tampa over the weekend, the past weekend. It's always lovely when you get the shout outs from everywhere around the world. So, you know, once again, y'all leave a comment in the comments and congratulate my boy Bill and his wife, Skylar.
Skylar.
You know what I mean? And they
the O'Loughlin's.
The O'Loughlin's. Am I saying it right? The O'Loughlin's?
Yeah, I think it's Irish.
Okay. Bill Irish.
Nah, I just think that the family name was Irish.
Oh, you got some Irish in you, boy.
He's Dominican.
Oh, he's Dominican. Well, what? Okay,
He
Bill.
definitely got Dominican in him, but
Okay. All right.
you know how nigga families be, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what you reviving? What you did this weekend?
Didn't do much, man. Didn't do much. I'm just cruising into the dirty 30. Lord willing, like my grandma say. I see it, so I'm just relaxing, man, because the whole month of May, I celebrate. So 30, I'm going to just try to slow it down a little coming into my 30s. But this dirty 30, Lord willing, I'm going to party the whole month like I've been doing. But after that, then we going to chill. But I'm going to have to start roulette segment off with what did I pull up to?
Yeah, I wanted to know. That was my next question.
What did I pull up to? I pulled up to that little Tyler. Y'all, please go check him out, man. I stumbled.
You been vibing to him?
Yes, man.
I've been listening to Boy from Tallahassee, another Florida. Hey, Florida on the map.
Yes, man. Check him out. That Fat Rex is my repeater right now. Part 2, that Fat Rex Part 2, that's my repeater right now. Y'all go check that out. He just dropped the tape. Lil Tyler, man. Go stream, go run that young nigga up,
Tallahassee,
man.
Florida.
He's in there. Go run him up. Run him up.
I know I was listening to some Lil Tyler. I just don't remember. On a Tuesday, I was listening to that.
On a Tuesday.
And I was listening to that Ransom.
Okay.
That's what Lil Uzi.
Oh, yeah, okay. Bet. Boom. I do know what you're talking about now. Yeah, the little Joker snapping, man. He's snapping right now.
He got a different flow. Honestly, it's like, you can hear Florida in him.
You can hear Florida
all the
in
way.
him.
That's the best way I can describe it.
And I'm going to tell you right now, we always talk about creativity and just staying in your lane. And for him to be a young cat like that, he is always mentioning how he's turned and doing his thing, but he's staying out the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I always stamp that when you got a young bull in today's time that's talking about just doing what they supposed to, focused on the bag and stand out the way. He got a good support system behind him, man. So you got to salute that, man. Shout out to Lil Tyler, man. And that's what I've been vibing to. That Fat Racks Part 2 and that Law and Order.
Oh yeah, Law and Order was the other one.
Yeah, so
that was when I've been rocking out that all week.
Bad bitch like Jada Waiter.
Yeah, Jada Waiter was a hard one too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was listening to that Don Trip.
Don Trip, you did send me that, but I might have to cruise into work tomorrow checking that out.
Yeah,
But
that Don Trip.
Don Trip.
The Devil You Know.
You
And
know.
I was the one I was really feeling was a Gift and a Curse with Starlito.
Them boys
When they
hell,
get
man.
together,
Them boys hell,
When
man.
they get together, how that dude drop goes chef in the kitchen.
And you know what? I can't even say that's like a MJ and Pippen duo, because MJ and Pippen was they duo. This is a Lito and
Trip.
Trip. It's
It's
unmatched.
I would have to say they like
It's unmatched. Really.
Clay, like a Clay and Steph.
No,
They both shooters.
it's unmatched. It's some things that you just can't compare a duo to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I don't like the LeBron and MJ whole when people get to talking about them because
together.
LeBron's doing his thing in
LeBron's
in
era.
his era. Jordan did his thing.
In
So when it
Jordan's
comes to duos, it's a Trip and Lido duo.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean?
And when it comes to hip hop, I'm not even gonna lie. So many people don't stick to that duo type stuff, or you hear some artists and you like, damn, bro, dope. But when he with his nigga, boy, they is on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like a lot of artists drop the ball when they got a nigga that they vibe with, and they styles are so unique together. When you hear it might not even be the same flow, but just their styles are so unique together. It sounds so good, but they won't call themselves the Migos. Each one of the Migos is dope, but when they're together, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah. So, give me something that you heard top off the press this week in the media with it, in the music world.
Well, I'm gonna have to say, first of all, rest in peace to Coolio.
Coolio died.
He died, fentanyl overdose.
What?
Yes, sir.
Well, the Breakfast Club is off this week on a little
spoke
spring
on that
breakers.
thing?
No, they off this week.
Oh yeah, they off.
They off. So I that's how I would have caught that, but I didn't know that. Damn.
Coolio died.
R.I.P. to Coolio. Damn, true legend in this shit,
A real
man.
true legend in it, bro.
Off of overdose.
Overdose on fentanyl.
Did it fentanyl, man? That, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about like Bougie
Yeah.
now. Go back to that crack.
What? Hey, when he said that, I ain't gonna lie, I was weak, because it's like, it's funny to hear somebody say something like that, like, nah, y'all
But
need to
you-
go back to smoking crack. It's like, okay, I understand what he's saying.
But like you say, like Chew said, but I heard it from you first, then Chew, and I've heard a lot of people say it since you said it. When you got a vice, you just got your own vice.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, you know, and back in the day, this was probably a vice that was a real bad vice in drinking. But they never got rid of it. You can go in the gas stations and buy them.
In America, we had prohibition. That's where moonshine came in the picture. You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
And because of moonshine, it grew because, NASCAR started because of moonshine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, because they used to make these souped up engines so you can get away from the police.
So that shit true when they say if this shit don't crank up a motor, it ain't real. When I've heard that
I
saying,
mean, that's how I've heard. I don't know.
I'm
that,
just saying.
yeah,
I'm
I-
saying like
I
you
think-
heard that saying
so
like
I think what it was
this shit
like
strong
that-
enough to crank up a motor.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. Like maybe some moonshiners
Okay.
ran out of gas and they used the moonshine. That may have been it. I don't really know.
Well, I'm not saying like
if
that,
y'all
but-
do know, please let us know. Leave a
I'm just
comment.
saying, but like people with some real moonshine, they
Yeah,
make it
they
known
said it can
like
start a car.
yeah, start a car.
Start a car.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. So I mean,
Coolio, man.
yeah, that's a real OG. What was that? What was this song? The Shadow. What was it? Shadow of Death. Or what was that song?
Coolio
I
had
walked through the valley.
Coolio was, and speaking of Coolio, that's another one when we talk about original and creativity in your own lane. You can't mimic Coolio. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you,
in
cannot
today's generation-
cannot mimic no Coolio.
Who would you say could be a Coolio in this generation?
Shit, please comment, please.
I would say, because even when he came out with his hair, the way he had it, the plaits, like, that was so different.
Yeah, exactly.
That was just him. It was different. He had it braided up and like a little mohawk, and then the plaits. So it was just like, damn, he was different, and he was gangster.
Exactly. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this, and a lot of people gonna argue me down, but when it comes to big niggas in general, you have to go back to your BIGs. What's the other dude you was talking about? You listen to him come in there, pun. You have to go back to them guys. I don't care if it's like a Rod Wave harmonizing or nothing, but these guys bought it cool to be a big dude in the game.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who cares? We big. We don't care. We gonna do what we do.
E40.
E40. You know what I mean? So you always have to get credit in these areas, and that's what we do here on the Black Tequila platform. Yeah, in fact, Joe, come on, man. So I want to talk a little bit about this, man. I don't know necessarily about this, but I heard a dude named BTB or something.
I've been hearing about this.
He did an interview on Vlad.
Yeah.
And he talked about a home invasion.
Yeah.
Where his girl shot the guy or whatever. Then, you know, he was standing in the blood, taking pictures and all of this, and then he had a demise that came.
Oh, so I didn't know the whole story. He kind of popped up.
Yeah.
When I was,
well, he went on to Vlad and he talked about the home invasion. Mm-hmm. And they took it as like a bragging. But what they're trying to say is, bro, you
incriminated yourself.
You won because everybody pretty much stood on, like, if a man breaks into your house, you have to defend your house. But what you don't do is when you get done, like the OGs, even his close friends,
all that extra.
You don't have to go do all that extra stuff. You already won over here with that. You know what I mean? So I want to touch bases on that, and we always preach that over here. Like, sometimes everything ain't about being spoke on. You know what I mean? So you have to always just remember, man, be official. Be yourself. Because a lot of these people now, how many people taking flowers to the graveside? How many people going to help his mama and them get, what is that they put up around the
bouquet?
The head mount, or what do you call it?
The headstone.
The headstone. How many people going to do that?
Chip in.
And how many fans are going to do that?
Yeah.
This man is in the grave. And all y'all encourage that bullshit. And look where this man's at. How many people are doing it? How many GoFundMe are the fans doing? You know what I mean? So always be original, man. Don't let this clout shit get to your head. Like they said, you have a right to defend your home. I don't know the situation behind it, but once you do what you do, you don't have to go mimic that, man. You don't have to bring that shit out here. It's over with. You already won. Rod Wave and Kodak said it. You already won. Yeah. So I want to encourage that, man. When you're on street shit, the internet does not coincide with street shit. Let's just get that right. The internet does not coincide with street shit. Street shit is street shit. Internet shit is internet shit. These newer generations brought internet and streets entwined, and that's why it's a lot of frustration out here. The streets are the streets and the internet's the internet. I want y'all to know that. Do what you do. Have your vice. Do as you please. But the internet is the internet, and the streets are the streets. Because you're going to come to find out, the shit you can do on the internet, you cannot do in these streets. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. You're right about that. Damn sure right about that. I'm glad you spoke on that, because he's been on the feed, like I said, when I was scrolling and looking at things. I seen it.
And he was in the military. His mom was talking about that. And his mom was a real one, because she was saying how leading to his death, she was telling him how you don't need to be doing that. You know what I mean? She's not like one of the moms that just came in there like, she said she knew him by his real name, Darrell Gentry or something. She was saying how she knew him by Darrell Gentry. She didn't know him by B2, whatever his name was. And she said, but I'm not going to take up for my son like that. We tried to tell him or whatever. But that's like a lot of our parents. They know us by what they raised us up to be. And what we go out to do, they can't really answer that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But still respect that family. Respect the mom or whatever.
And you know, for this time in this generation, it's a lot of parents that won't even say that their kid was wrong. They'll just ride with their kid just to ride because that's their kid. But it's like, no, you wrong.
You wrong.
I'm gonna tell you're wrong, because you had no business doing that.
Either way,
situation happened. Y'all handle it.
Once the situation was done, going to stand in a pool of blood that a man got killed in, you have to understand that man has kids. That man has a family, and you know it's just disrespectful. Yeah. So I just want to touch bases on that, but I just want to let everybody know, man, just stay in your lane. Yeah. You know what I mean? If it comes to you, that ain't nothing to brag on. You know what I mean? Because you're a target at the end of the day. If somebody feels like they have to run up in your house, a robber scopes your place. He scopes what you're doing. You see what I'm saying?
He already knows the movement, activity.
So you know what I'm saying? So just because
A smart one.
a smart one. Just because you got off on that, don't mean that somebody else tomorrow wasn't looking. Cause they, you know what I mean. It's rules to this shit, man. And just be respectful. At the end of the day, even the realest OGs and gangsters I know always told me the reason I'm still doing what I'm doing and staying official to this shit is because of how I maneuver, and they maneuver off respect, morals, and shit. So keep that in mind, man.
Yeah. And speaking on how people maneuver and how they move, 6ix9ine is that artist that he was out here maneuvering like he was this and like that, but it really wasn't like this and like that. And you know, the situation that caused him and their whole crew to basically have their demise, and it caused a lot of the 9 Trey Bloods to get locked up. And this man got off. Basically, everybody called him a rat or whatever. And so, I mean, what has it been, 2 years since he's been out?
2 years, about 2 years.
Them boys in Cali caught up on his ass. And
Oh, that was in Cali where them guys got him at the
that
gym.
was at the gym in Cali, I believe.
So do you think that was clout, or they really was standing on morals and principles?
I think those are some guys that was like, oh, he's in here, we stand on morals and principles. We don't do that.
Right.
And they got on his ass. And boy, when I tell you they whooped his ass, God damn.
Yeah.
Because that man got the biggie, he got the boogie beat down.
Yeah, man. That rainbow grill went straight to red.
Dude, that whole face was, his face was the color of this damn trash
But
can.
they say that man moved like Joe Biden, though. How was he able to get
He
touched?
got caught slipping in the damn bathroom.
Oh.
They tore his ass up in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
But I did see them guys got arrested.
They did. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, if you maneuvering like Joe Biden, I would say that the Secret Service got to come in there to that stall,
True.
that urinal.
But like you said with oh boy BTB, just because you did that with these people doesn't mean somebody else isn't watching. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's how I
yeah.
wrote it in there, because somebody was watching.
You right.
Saw how you was doing it, and so I know how to catch his ass, and they stood on that.
Right.
And I just want to know what y'all think. Like, was it wrong? Was
and
it
then,
right?
And then
for
we
them
can
people to
lead. We
catch
can
him?
lead right over to. I think they had Slim Thug on the Breakfast Club last week talking about how
missed that.
how he still rock little like white tees and the little basic pants and stuff. But then they ask me all the time, do I got money? Just because of what I wear. But you see, like people thinking
Slim
like
Thug got some money too.
Yeah, exactly.
He got a net worth.
But they worried about the white tees that man wearing.
Yeah.
A $10 pair of Fruit of the Loom tees that man wearing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
And even Kevin Gates has spoke on that. Kevin Gates and what's my name? My man from Chicago, Lil Bibby. He's like, bro, I used to ball out getting clothes. I only wear it once.
Right.
I'm not gonna wear it ever again. It's a bunch of money. But then at the end of the day, he like, bro, I looked at my finances and I'm spending a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And Gates
Right.
said the same thing. Bro, I go get me a pack of t-shirts, 3 pairs of sweatpants, and I could vibe out and have outfits for the whole week. And I ain't even really broke no bag, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's just managing and learning how to manage money. And it take us, honestly, I think in the black culture, it take us a lot of learning to understand finances.
understand
We
finances.
don't get it all the time. Like, we don't even understand how to really make money. And then once we make it, we don't even understand how to continue to keep the money.
Right.
And I think that's a big downfall. And I think as far as a lot of these artists, I think when you become an artist, if you got a good manager, your manager should put you in some kind of financial advisor class or something.
A real manager.
Yeah, real manager. They should put you in some kind of course to let you understand, to teach you about money and understand money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't. I think it goes over a lot of young artists' head. And I mean, like I said, I can't knock artists for doing it, because if I was young, popping, and got into it, God may kill me. I don't know what I would have did. I probably would have balled out too.
But balled out, man. But that's why I say, like, we talked like I know it was either a couple weeks ago. It might have been on it was on the Gabe Trouble in Paradise joint. I know it was on his that we talked about that. No, I'm lying. It was on Soups. A lot of people get to the 30-year-old stage and they start downing people because of they're still making music or whatever. But we talked about this on the Soup episode that if you already are messing and dibbling and dabbling with music at this age and you're still doing it,
It was a Soup one, yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. That makes a lot of difference. And when you get to 30, like Soup's age, bro, it's a lot of stuff he didn't know when he was 17.
Yeah.
You see, even with us dabbling with music, it's a lot of stuff that we didn't.
Just life in general, it's like, damn, I didn't know this. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do that. So
it's even with the music, like we could really put music and stuff out now, but the people that we come across now, we know that you got to have all kinds of clearances and shit. Like we didn't understand that shit. Like, bro, we nobodies. The beats say free on YouTube. You should be able to just put this shit out. But it doesn't matter, cause you could drop today and that shit could go viral overnight. And then tomorrow you waking up getting copyright laws about a bag you ain't even seen yet, because you didn't do your business right.
Yeah.
So it's important that you
that
you know what I'm saying, and that that's real important, man. So. Speaking on that, going into another segue. You know what I mean? My boy tired, man. I got to carry you. Sometimes you got to know when you got to carry it. So I got to carry it, my man. You know what I mean? He left work last week. He got on. He went out there with Blanc, celebrate the wedding, did his thing. He coming back. It'll be about next week, middle of next week before he get back, right? But so we gonna go into it. What was I about to say? So he was on here last week. I don't know when y'all gonna see it, but when you see it, it's personal. He just dropped.
Yeah.
So he got the video dropping. He got the visual dropping. He got his EP dropping. That's cool.
Y'all go support that.
Go support that. We got Skinny Smalls finna drop an EP. He gonna show bases in the next couple of weeks. Y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Right. We all about supporting the home team first, and then we want to open our platform up to you guys. And I want to say right now, it's not motion to you, then it's not motion to you. But we want to break this segue to say, spend you about $50 and come sit down with us.
Oh, yeah.
$50, come sit down with us, man. We've been working with this. We've been getting it right. If anything, you don't have to worry about the following that we got, the subscribers we got. It's all about what you got. And then you add what we got, we going to network. We going to push it for sure. So just come on, man, sit down. And it could be, if you just want us to shout you out, that could go from $10 to $20. Just DM us. We got the Blacks and Tequila. You can find us on Instagram. And you can go and just DM us what you need as far as marketing or whatever. If you got like a shirt you want us to put up or rock, whatever, man, just talk with us or whatever. Because just like you go to the dollar store to get a loaf of bread, they got a price tag on it, don't you? So we've stamped and approved our shit out here. So now we just telling you, everything has a price tag on it. You know what I mean? So feel free to DM us. Feel free to sit down. I'm telling you, $50, that's a hell of a deal.
It's easy. Like you said, you can DM us on IG, Blacks and Tequila, TikTok, Blacks and Tequila, YouTube, Blacks and Tequila. Get at us
if you can't remember that, I'm Stella_Native. Hit that DM. I think you 1102 Reek.
1102 Reek.
You know what I mean? Hit it. These tags will be on the screen.
Promos,
up above our head. They'll be there. Up above my head and up above his head. Click on it. Go follow us. Do whatever. If you don't want to do nothing but follow and subscribe, we still gonna rock and roll, just me and bro. So you already know how it's going. It's the Blacks and Tequila pod, the Blacks and Tequila show. However you feel comfortable to sit down and watch or whatever, like, share, subscribe. That means just as much as you spending $1. So
I got it on the hat. Blacks and Tequila show.
Oh, yeah, look, check him out. Check him out.
Hey, and we can't forget what you got going on. Y'all gotta support my dog when this shit drop. Backwoods and Saltwater.
Well, yeah, Stella Southern on the way, man. Stella Southern. We all bring that back to the home front, man. We're going to have so much shit going on out here, you ain't going to know what we touching. And that's what it's all about. And I like to take a time right now while we in this segue. We always give shout outs. So I want to shout out to Uncle Lynn, man. Uncle Lynn is out here really maneuvering. Uncle Lynn is trying to maneuver. So we want to give out shout out to Uncle Lynn's Travel Services, Uncle Lynn's Parking Lot Jam. He got it, man. He's
2 weeks, I think you can get online. Uncle Lynn's
Travel
Services. If you need your booking, flight, hotel, artillery, all that lined
whatever
up.
you need.
You want the cheapest prices? Go through Uncle Lynn's
Travel Services,
man. Find you the best prices. And I guarantee online.
And guess what? Uncle Lynn is already one of them old heads that he's getting a bang for his buck. So this is the travel service you want to use because
that's how you step on niggas.
Uncle Lynn is already trying to get a bang for his buck. So I know he's going to try to make sure.
Y'all go follow my dog up there on YouTube and TikTok, Facebook. Sincere Barber.
Sir, what is, while we in this segue, what's Blanc? Shout out Blanc shit, man.
Billy Blanco TV. Hey, y'all go follow my dog. He's up there cutting up. He's in I believe he's in a Mustang car club. So
Is he?
Yeah, you get some content. He's hitting up different shows and things in Florida.
That boy in that
doing
Florida
reviews
water.
on different Mustangs and muscle cars. So y'all check him out.
Check him out. Check him out.
Hell yeah.
Okay, man.
So hey, did you see that Young Thug got out for a little bit?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
How you ain't? He got out for it. So
Get
rest
the
in peace to her. His big sister died.
Dolly.
Not Dolly, is another sister of his that died.
And he got out?
Big sister died, and they granted him police escort so he can go to the wake. So that's big. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? For Atlanta.
RP.
You know,
First of all, RP. But
Yeah.
damn. Damn.
For the DA to allow that, because you know
Right.
I think the DA, the judge, everybody got to orchestrate that, so they allowed him to get out for a day, see a little freedom, and see some of his family and make
Damn.
it to his sister's wake. I don't think it was a funeral. I believe it was just a wake, but he was allowed to go do that. So, hey, shout out to Big King Slime.
Damn. And speaking on that, just go back over to some other stuff with this King Slime. I heard that a juror got caught, and because she was in there recording,
Yeah,
and she got first the judge told her it was $1,000 or 20 hours in jail or 20 days in jail, but then she kept right on running her mouth. He said mandatory 3 days in jail. And that's because she was in there trying to be slick with a phone. But she tried to plead herself. She's never been to court. She's never been arrested for anything. And she tried to tell the judge like she didn't know any of that.
What was she recording? Like, just
I don't know. She trying to probably get clout points.
Clout.
But what I'm saying is anybody and everybody knows you cannot go into no damn courthouse or a jail for visitation with no damn phone.
You go in the courthouse, they tell you don't bring no phone.
So
in there.
I didn't feel bad for that person. I'm sorry. I don't care. Anybody that knows you cannot go into no federal buildings and shit with no phones and cell phones. You know that.
Hey, what 007 James Bond say? Better abide by the rules of the land.
You better abide by the rules of the fucking land, man. They don't want to hear that shit about. They don't want to hear that shit about you never been to jail and all that. And let me tell you something else. I want to speak on this. This is a true example when you can really fuck yourself up. If she would have just shut up, she could have paid $1,000 and said fuck it.
Yeah.
She kept right. I've never. You know what? No problem.
You give
3
me all that
days.
lip?
3 days. Should have just shut up.
Yeah.
3 days. But you came in here trying to sell your shit to the shade room for $1,000. You end up having to pay $1,000.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Trust me.
Trying to chase a bag and you did it the wrong
I'm preaching
way.
to myself too, because sometimes I should shut the fuck up and I don't. So I'm preaching to myself too,
We
not
all
just the
do
choir.
We all do it.
So
We all do it.
you know.
Hell yeah. So, but I mean, with that being said though, like, how you feel about that? Cause like, that means the DA got to have somewhere of like
Bro,
leniency. You
The
know
way
what I'm
the way
saying?
the judge was saying it, like, oh, you potentially possibly messed this up with
Okay.
and she was even telling them like, I erased everything. They seen that I erased everything, but the way this judge was giving it to her, like, you probably could have messed up something that I kind of thought that it may be some shit like they're gonna use that to say like we really don't have the evidence to keep Slime in here. You see what I'm saying?
I've been hearing that. I've been hearing something like
but
that.
he used
I've been
that
hearing
one
something
juror,
like that.
that one person on that jury to make it seem like, oh, she put out the footage, so we couldn't. So they kind of keep
Yeah.
face good. Why would you do all of this, bro? Just because a woman had bro, you could have easily told her we need another person on the jury, and she got to leave.
Because that
You
could
see what I'm saying?
easily leak that we don't got nothing.
But why do you go this hard to get this woman 3 days? She's not an offender, and then say you possibly could have messed this thing up. Now it seems like to me.
Well, you know they got to make an example all the time. So one bad apple spoil it for the
But
bunch.
Tariq,
She
you get
gonna
what
be
I'm
the
trying
one
to
make
say,
an
man.
example out of it.
But he's making a hell of an example.
Yeah, he definitely
because
did.
that's showing us y'all can't hold King Slime.
Bro, it's insane, bro. It truly is insane.
But you know what? I don't want to. I'm gonna drop this gem. I'm gonna drop this gem.
Let me get it ready.
In reality, in originality, these people don't understand. Yes, it's really on that boozy shit. It's a minor setback for a major comeback. Cause you know what? When these judges and shit and these police do this shit, you're doing nothing but hyping the bag up on these artists and shit.
Yeah.
Because you go sit them down and you know you can't hold them, but guess what? They fans is gonna be crazy. That bag gonna be crazy when they come back. Look at Boozy, bro. Boozy went in there and Boozy probably was peaked out when he went down for that shit.
Honestly,
but
I
then
think he was peaking.
He's peaking,
and
but it would have leveled out, Tariq.
It would have leveled out.
But then he went and sat down and came back, bro.
And now he's on the top of his
Come on,
game,
man.
bro.
Come on,
He's
man.
on the top of his game. And speaking of niggas like Boosie, it's just it. When I see artists that that are like Boosie, that grind and have, a foot in every piece of this, cologne, food, clothes, alcohol, you know what I mean? That's how you grind. That's how you go get that bag by all means. I don't know if you seen Rob 49. He on that same stuff. He got the cologne, he got clothes, he got all that.
Speaking of that, nigga, you put me on Rob 49 early.
Yeah.
Bro, but tell that Big Facts podcast, bro, I understood, like, I got to go check bro out, because he's a real one.
He's a real one.
And guess who else? Guess who found, he stamped them really. Yo, mans, that stamped Young and Reese.
Birdman. Oh, yeah, Birdman, yeah.
Birdman
artist, yeah.
Birdman.
Yeah. Bro, Birdman got a talent. I forgot to drop that gem. Birdman got a real talent for finding artists, bro. Like, I don't know what magical fountain he's scooping these artists out. Somebody ringing them things.
They
know we at the one and only 34 North.
Shout out 34 North. Shout out to Paul and his crew.
Time, you know what I'm saying? Cornhole, all types of board games, giant, what is it? Connect 4.
Yeah.
Come out here, 34 North.
They better be glad I'm sitting down, or they wouldn't be screaming like that. But
they get scared. You know when you say filleting them.
But what were you talking about?
Just the artists that Birdman has collectively found, and just, you know what I'm saying, had hands in Thug is a Bird, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go ahead and say this. Safe to say, Birdman is one of them that can pick out a faculty or a team, and bro, they can chill for
I said faculty.
faculty, team, artist, whatever you want to call it. But listen, every artist he can find, bro, they can go sit down for a year and come back in the game like they just got on.
Yeah.
Everyone that
another one that does that is Jay-Z.
Really?
Artists that he find, think about Rihanna, Kanye, J. Cole.
But on that Boosie shot some of that shit down. Vlad came out and said a lot of them niggas that Jay-Z got, including himself and Kanye, have a team of ghostwriters. And Boosie said them people can't fuck with me because no person can get around me and write my story because it's real. You can't hire nobody, or I can't get no team. Boosie said he got a hook from Bleak. That's the only thing he took from anybody. He said the damn hook Bleak shot out there was so hard, he had to use it with London J.
Okay.
Boosie said you cannot hire a team to
do what I do,
because can't nobody tell your story. Like I can't sit here.
Well, I and a person like you can't have no team.
But I'm just, it's anybody, Tariq.
How to do your
but like you say, anybody though, bro.
Yeah.
Boosie broke that shit down good. And guess what he said? How can you call them the ghosts when they got a team of ghostwriters? Yeah. I don't have that team. Yeah. He said, "Black."
Even the publicity team, like, if you ain't got that mainstream behind you, it's hard for an indie artist to get on and popping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's super.
And I'm gonna tell you, speaking on Boosie, bro. That Vlad touched bases. I will say, Vlad and Boosie is a hell of a duo. I'm talking about duos.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Vlad. Boosie said another real thing in there. He said somebody hit the sensors on his Rolls Royce truck. And he said, that man came up, he pleaded with me. Boosie, I didn't mean it, ain't nothing messed up. And Vlad was like, the insurance would do this. And Boosie said, bro, I couldn't do it to that man, Vlad. I couldn't do it to him, man. He didn't tell nothing. But that's some hood shit, though. That's some real shit.
Keeping it real.
Boosie said, bro, I ain't hurting over this shit. Vlad talking about some damn insurance claim.
That's gonna hurt that man for that regular everyday.
You see what I'm saying?
That's gonna hurt his pockets. But it's like, I got it.
Then Vlad,
I know it was an accident.
And then Vlad turned around and was like, well, maybe it'll be paid for it to you if you getting some shit, get out of it. And Boogie's like, hell yeah.
And that's something that a lot of artists, I can't sleep on that gym. I got to drop that for you. That was a gym, because a lot of artists, you can't go in life just saying, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, cause ain't nobody doing that for me.
Right.
You just go in it and do what you do from your heart and try to take care of who you can take care of.
Drop a gym for yourself, sir.
I seen you drop the post though.
Drop your gym for yourself,
I might not
bro.
even have the bag or the money, but I'm gonna do for you as if I do got the bag and the money. And
Shit.
you know it's gonna come back
It's
tenfold.
gonna come back every time. It's gonna come back every time. But then I'm gonna tell you another thing. You can't get that mixed up. A lot of time, I did it myself. I'm talking about myself. You can't mix up doing what you're supposed to do or what you feel is right and expect returns from it. I do this shit and not expect returns from it. If I do, I'd be like, well, you know what? In my head, I did do this back then, so maybe this is. But half the time, I be so just thankful that I don't even remember that. It's just like I do it now, and we just keep it moving. That's how I move because, like Boozy said, I couldn't do that to that man. I couldn't do it to him. And that's all it's about, though, man, because I'll be in a position that another person ain't, or vice versa. Somebody could be in a position that I ain't. You know what I mean? Like, it could have been some shit where I hit the sensor, and Boozy was like, young nigga, I see it in you.
Yeah.
I can't even do you like that.
Yeah.
And I might not even plead it to him like, bro, here's my insurance card. Bro, I can't even do it to you. So it's all about just being a genuine, original person there. You know what I mean? So that's what we're about here. We all about talking about the music and keeping this musically inclined, but we also try to, sometimes you have to reach people in different ways. And when we do our reaching, this is how we do our reaching, because me and Roulette talk about it all the time. A lot of these young niggas don't want us to pull up on them and talk to them, because our OGs tell us, man, y'all talk to some of these young cats.
They tell us all the time.
Bro, they don't want to hear, and our response to them is, bro, don't you think we doing that? Yeah. But they don't want to hear that. So this is our avenue of reaching back out to them. While they sitting in that car thinking crazy, tune into the Blacks and Tequila podcast. What are they talking about? One gem we drop or one line that we could drop. Even a guest.
Yeah.
Even a guest that's here with us.
Yeah.
It could be something that was said that deteriorates what they was about to get into. You see what I'm saying? So we got to figure out creativity. We figure out ways to reach our audience. Boom. And our communities. Boom.
Yeah. And I got to shout out J. Cole, man.
But I heard that damn, what's that, Dreamville?
Dreamville. It was in
I heard
Raleigh.
that shit was crazy.
I'm saying, he brought that to North Carolina. He brought the stars out.
I heard that was crazy.
Hey, he brought the stars out. I'm talking about Wayne, Drake.
Drake came to North Carolina.
Yeah, I think all them. Yeah, they performed in Dreamville. It was at Raleigh. He did it April 1st. It was his past weekend. I believe it was a 2, maybe 3-day festival. I want to say it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, or it might have just been Saturday, Sunday. But he brought, some of everybody out was on that lineup for Dreamville. Let me see if I can get a list of some of those artists that was at Dreamville. Let's see. And like, just for a North Carolina artist to, go to a place like, New York City and establish yourself, and it blow up, right? And you always come back and pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope as fuck. Like I said, this festival was in Raleigh. That's 2 hours away from us. We kick it in Raleigh. That's one of our spots.
Yeah, Raleigh.
He brought on Saturday, April 1st. He had Usher, Lil Durk, Ari Lennox, City Girls, Sean Paul, Earth Gang, Jesse Reyes, Key Glock, Sir Luke, Northern North Carolina artist, hard as fuck.
Sir Luke?
Luke is his name. Sir's one, Luke is one. Omen, Marcus Clay, and Victony. I think. That's Victony? It's not, no, yeah, it's Victony.
Victory.
Ain't no R in it.
What? Yeah, damn. Good God, Victory.
Victony?
Yeah, that's it.
That was on Saturday. On Sunday, J. Cole and Drake performed. Summer Walker, Jed.
He brought all them down.
That's what I'm saying. Some stars.
Shout out to Cole, man.
Gorilla, Bass, Waka Flocka.
Shout
Mario.
out to Cole. Mario, just a friend, Mario. Good God, man.
And Burna Boy.
How much was them tickets?
Burna Boy. Last.
Yeah,
that's
sir.
My shit.
Yeah. That's my shit. Yeah,
Shout out to J. Cole for
shout out to Cole.
Cole
World.
On, let some of these major artists come out to North Carolina and see, which everybody knows. I mean, if you listen to a lot of these interviews of artists and stuff, and they do that, what they call the Chitlin circuit, that down south back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
North Carolina is one of them countries where, or not country, but one of them states where niggas get that bag. You got, North Carolina, Virginia, Memphis, Atlanta, Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You go down there in Florida, you run that bag up in that chitlin circuit, and it's one
Damn,
of
that
them
because
towns.
he had a chitlin
You know,
circuit.
you know who cooking them chitlins?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
cooking them chitlins?
yeah. I was just telling my man too,
Yeah.
man. I ain't never been to Atlanta, but I would love to go, man. Especially like check out that trap museum or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I heard Dolph got a mobile museum.
Yeah.
That shit be
Shout out
crazy,
to
man.
my dog De Niro. He out there, a Decatur artist representing from Decatur, but I know he out there in Atlanta. He doing his thing.
What was his name?
De Niro.
De Niro. Shout out to
Yes,
De
sir.
Niro, man. Always love, man. We get love over here. You give love, you get love.
That's how it's gotta be.
You give love, you get love.
That's how it's gotta be.
So,
So let me ask you a question when it comes to the music. How often does your musical selection change?
it doesn't really change. My musical selection doesn't really change because I get hooked. I get hooked too quick.
Yeah.
But you know, the older I get, the more diverse I'm getting. So that means like I usually just like repeaters, but the older I get and as the days go, I like to just go and explore. So I think that's what's coming with age. Like I just like to be more adventurous and more of an explorer type of person with this music. So I feel like the more music that I come across, it's like, damn, nigga, all these years that you was sleeping on just banging out the one song for 4-5 months.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's always a plus. That's like Apple Music is really
What?
a good platform because when you hit that browse button, it's like, well, it's a lot of motherfuckers. Let me just hit this. And every time I hit, I can't lie. It's like, damn.
I ain't even
Okay.
know. I ain't even know.
That's how I came across Lil Tyler.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I came across him.
You know how we do
on
the?
Facebook.
I do the black.
Or no,
I do the black tequila, and when I make a post, I try to get music. And if it's somebody local, like if their music is on a platform, streaming platform, I get their music. But if they don't haven't made it onto the platforms, I have to of course find some music.
Yeah.
So when I played that, I think I was dropping something on my personal page, but whatever. Skinny nigga, fat racks. Oh, it's a good
Yeah.
God.
He hard.
I had to go.
He hard.
I had to go find him.
I was definitely gonna go up there too.
But-
'Cause I wanted to add a segue of all the new artists that have dropped. You know what I'm saying? I thought that would be something dope that we can add to our.
On the black tequila,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
he
So-
probably forgot to log in information.
What? No. I'm talking about for the pod. Just this.
Oh, okay.
Who people like who we said who recently dropped? So
What?
you got a Little Tyler just dropped. My Vision Reloaded. You got Juicy J just dropped.
Juicy J.
Yeah, Juicy J just dropped. Mental Thrillness.
I got to check that out.
DJ Drama just dropped.
Oh yeah, now that drum tape.
It's hard.
Oh yeah, that drum
I
tape
really
is hard,
like
man.
that. Tyler the Creator dropped. Call me if you get.
Tyler the Creator, if I ain't mistaken, he got the first track on drum shit.
Call me if you get lost.
Is that it?
That's Tyler the Creator's tape.
I
he
think
just dropped.
I might be mistaken.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Legendary.
Yeah.
Tyler the Creator.
Shit, yeah, dope. That Little Baby joint with a he on is dope too on that joint.
Little Baby and A Boogie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the one Trouble in Paradise told us he was coming up jamming to from Charlotte.
Oh, he did.
Cause you
say
know he
that.
said he would listen to a
did.
drama and a damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Chloe, what's her name? Chloe dropped In Pieces.
see, I never knew that Apple Music did all that.
That's why I be getting the music.
I never
from.
knew it did all
That's why I
that.
be getting the music. From. I be
Call me what
listening
y'all
to
want to call me, but I never knew it
just
gave you
country
like. I
niggas.
never knew it gave you like
Yeah, all the people that dropped. Larry June, The Greatest Escape.
Larry
Check
June.
that out. Yeah.
You listened to Larry June before?
I listened to Larry June. Hey, shout out to my dog.
What
Marcus.
kind of artist is Larry June?
Larry June is that he's gonna give you that West Coast smooth. I'm gonna educate you on how to get this paper.
Kendrick Lamar for style, flow.
Nah, he's Cali. You hear him? He's like real Cali type swag. You know what I'm saying? Real cool, laid back player type stuff. Like you know, it's just
Ice-T style.
anything. Not Ice-T. What's my man's that I had put you on? The nigga that is freestyling. I can't think of it.
Pause. I got to take a break.
You want me to hit pause on this? or-
no. Let it run.
Okay.
Then I can cut it.
But yeah, remember the dude I showed you that freestyle dude named La Russell?
Oh, La Russell.
You know how La Russell was kind of like.
I thought he was is that the Christian guy?
Nah, that's
La Russell, man.
D1 is a Christian dude. La Russell was the one that was freestyling.
No, it was another one y'all was talking about that's close to that name, La Russell. That's a Christian rapper. Y'all talked about two Christian rappers.
This one is La Russell.
That boy Hill.
Yeah. Remember that?
He got a smooth style.
He's
the one that threw some shit in his backyard.
Yeah. Cause he got.
Yeah. And he said his mama got on him about that or something.
It's called Good Company. Is his brand.
Oh, I know exactly. Yeah, because Charlamagne talk high, that guy.
Yeah, he's a dope dude. And Larry June is kind of another one like that. Larry June is like the Cali version of Money Man.
Oh, it was Lecrae. I'm thinking about
Lecrae.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Yep,
Okay,
you're right. You're right.
All right, so, okay.
But Larry June kind of reminds me like a Cali version of Money Man.
I'm gonna check him out.
He's dope. You know who got me into him? Marcus. That I used to work with.
Oh, okay.
That's one of his top artists.
Okay. Damn. That's dope.
So yeah, but
hold on, man. How the hell did we do this one? I got to stop it one more time. Shout out to my VA family. It's my boy birthday.
Hey,
D-Line. Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy G-Day.
Hey, happy birthday. I don't know how I went this. Hey, love you too, man. You like family to me, man. Big brother in this shit. So.
We
Hey,
pull up on them anytime.
Anytime.
Doors open.
Anytime, man. If it wasn't Easter, it's his birthday. Always gonna fall about around Easter weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, if I was free, I'd be there. But you know, it is what it is. But
I
know you.
I
know. Well, if you do, have a shot for me.
For sure.
And you know, it's always love and turn it up, cause I know you're gonna turn it up. And Clay, don't come with that cheap $2 liquor, boy. Don't come with that cheap $2 liquor, man. And yeah, I want to take a shout out too, man. My boy got a damn. He into that dog breeding shit, man. $1,000 stud fee. I done seen it, man. Y'all tap in, Clay. What is it? That damn
miniature bullies.
The miniature bullies, and he called it that Lucci.
No, Lucci. He got the Lucci bloodline.
Lucci bloodline.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clay, man. Shout out to Clay. Lucci bloodline. $1,000 stud fee right now. Tap in.
And real quick, two more was Don Tripp, The Devil You Know. He dropped that.
Right.
And Wayne dropped the album.
Wayne
dropped
Little Wayne.
I Am Music.
And that shit ain't got no traction?
That's what I'm saying. It's up here. It got traction. So I think, so the I Am Music is just a revamp of some of his music.
Oh, okay, revamp.
So that's why. Okay.
Well, let me ask you this. And Wayne, you know how people buying catalogs.
That's
what do you
he has ownership of his catalog now.
Okay, but if people buying catalogs, Boosie said he got a whole catalog to go off of DistroKid.
Yeah.
So Wayne had a catalog, put a price tag on it.
Bruh.
Put a price on a DistroKid Wayne catalog. Put a price tag on a distro Wayne.
This day and age, Wayne.
No. Hell
Wayne.
no. The fucking
like
Carters.
That's going crazy. Okay.
The Carters.
Brother.
Wayne's.
I would have to say 200 mil. For real?
Damn, QC sold the whole company for 300. You said Wayne a catalog for fucking 200.
Okay, now that you put that in perspective,
QC sold for 300. The whole everything.
Now that you put that in perspective.
No, hold on though. But Wayne might be up there though. Beyonce going to Dubai doing what? Fucking $30 million shows or
what was it? $15,000 tickets and shit like that.
So hold on, I can't knock your 200 million.
It's cause like Wayne, you remember Wayne that
the
time,
Carters, the fucking drought.
The mixtape, the dedication mixtapes, no ceilings. Come on, man. Wayne got that shit. He got rock albums. He got
skateboarding.
You know
but I'm just saying, he into skateboarding. He's a diverse.
That's his.
Yeah, he's a diverse.
About the skinny, he put me on that.
I say 200 million is a good number.
200 million.
I ain't gonna back off that.
I say anywhere from, let's say,
what? Hold on.
100 to
We're not taking.
million.
I can say if he sold a little bit more than that. No, I can't say that, bro. I can't say that.
It's
a catalog 200 million.
Bro.
I can't say that, bro.
Wait, 200 million. Shit.
200 million.
Yeah.
200 million. I'ma stick with that. You shout out a good number, 200 million, bro.
Yeah, bro. For real. Hey. Shout out to all my dogs locked down. Hey, free that boy Spaz NFL.
Spaz
Never
NFL.
forget loyalty.
When
what
Spaz touch back on this surface, y'all better get ready, man.
Said touchdown and cause head.
Hey, and it's just a minor setback to a major comeback. And what I'm gonna do, actually, I know he don't need it because his uncle and his daddy and people around, They got him. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up with these people, man, and I want y'all to show my man some love in there, man. I want y'all to put some on his commissary. I want y'all to show some love, man. That's what it's all about, man. Cause you know he Boozy tell y'all all the time. Boozy say he ain't on that snitching shit. Hey, my nigga is gone. Sit down. And y'all, I don't want to expose. I don't want. I don't. Never forget loyalty. And that's all we're gonna say. I don't want to talk on the business, but my man's had doors open.
Yeah.
And went and sat his ass down.
Yeah.
So, hey, if that don't tell you nothing, I don't know what else to tell you.
Exactly.
With what my man's had on the table, I don't know what else to tell you, but we gonna say the platform for when he step out, cause he gonna touch down with the Black Tequila Squad.
Sure.
But I want y'all to show him love, man. We gonna set up no GoFundMe. We like to see how y'all show love.
Send some donations. We make sure we get that to him. JP
Automatically. Cause if I take it from him, guess what? Somebody gonna take something from me, and I ain't rocking with that. So you already know what time it is. So right now we on schedule. Roulette. What you want to touch on before we get to that real spill?
I mean, I really don't have nothing to touch on. It was just me and my dog.
Man, this is the. I want to let y'all know, man.
I love it.
It's original because you know what? Sometimes when we get artists, man, we kind of try to figure out the pace of the artist and where to go with stuff. Roulette does his research to make sure that we have a solid interview, and then I just kind of try to bring in my little fine sway on things. But when we do our duo thing, and shit runs smooth. We on time right now. Yeah. We on time right now, and everything's ran smooth.
Automatic, systematic.
You see what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna step into that real spill, man, and this week's word is unique. Everybody deserves to have a little bit of uniqueness about themselves. Unique. Shout out to Coolio, man. Rest in peace, Coolio. And condolences to the family. Everybody deserves to be a little unique. You know, I've been studying about self for the last year and a half. I've been studying about self. And I'm just coming up on unique. And you know, somebody said that word around me, and it rhymed with the ending of my name, like Dominique, unique. So I was fucking with that. I was fucking around. You see, I was fucking around with that, and you know, everybody got a characteristic in them that just stands out, that nobody else can do it like them. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has that characteristic, not the one that's on your persona, like your image. It's in
physical.
Here. It's in here. No, bro. It's in here.
You're not just the physical.
Yeah, physical. Yeah, right. Not just you. It's in here, bro. Like, so, like, nobody can really. Matter of fact, me, you, your wife, my wife, we was out a week ago. And I was trying to bet his wife she can't read me because of that one unique characteristic that I got. Can't nobody take that from you. Everybody has one of them. And it could be the same as another person, but it's about how you go about that.
Yeah.
So, find that unique thing about you. Don't give that gem away. So we ain't even gonna drop a gem, because I don't want you to give that gem away. Go deep down inside. Because a part of studying you and loving you and learning you is about learning that trait. And once you learn that gem, once you come up with that uniqueness characteristic that's in you, your whole life will change, because you will only spend time protecting the piece around that characteristic.
Yeah.
Honest to God truth. You will only spend time protecting the craft, the energy, the vibe around that characteristic. A lot of people are going to say, I'm not going to talk too much because I can't give away no secrets. But a lot of people say, oh, he's loud. He's obnoxious. Cool, think that. But that's not what I'm protecting.
Yeah.
Find the uniqueness about you. Nobody else is supposed to know what's unique about you. Now, when you got a person that gives you a compliment, you're such a unique person, stay away from them, because they about on your ass. But you stay genuine. I'm just joking. Nobody really knows but you. But really just find out what's unique
and
with
love,
it.
And love your uniqueness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you are unique, don't be ashamed of what makes you unique.
What makes you unique?
Stand on it
and stand on
love
it.
And learn to love it, because that's a journey in itself. When you said learning self comes with learning your uniqueness and learning how to love.
Because because like bro said, with being unique and really learning that characteristic, you get a peace of mind just knowing that, okay, well, today I was around whatever that characteristic is. Like, I talk to myself a lot. So I get, at the end of the day, with whatever I've been through, I just kind of go over the day with myself. And to me, I kind of pinpoint like, okay, that characteristic showed up here, 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 and here. So I know I was on my shit today. But if that characteristic never showed up, boy, you had a bad day.
Yeah.
You had a bad day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You had a bad day. Like, at least, like, even in my worst days with my wife or with my kids or whatever, I still need to know that day I had that characteristic show up, because that's that uniqueness in me. So that's the real spill, man. Just figure out what that unique. You have it. You have it.
Got that quality.
Everybody has it.
Everybody has that quality.
Just like everybody can go learn a trade.
I like that. Yeah.
Everybody. I mean, not a trade. A trade.
A trade. Yeah.
Everybody has that unique characteristic in them that you can learn within yourself.
Let's go dig deep.
And that's your strong point.
Yeah.
So when people come and attack you, like, bro, y'all don't even know the half. Like, you don't even know what I'm praising within me.
Yeah,
so back, what days love you was just on the phone.
Back up off me now.
You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense to what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Does that make sense to what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Can't nobody make me mad or steal this, because you're not even what I'm on. You don't even know what you don't even know what I got out of me to know what I'm happy to be alive for and what I'm living for. And you see what I'm saying? So you can't make me mad. You can't do nothing. I can get rah because that's what that's what they sell it for. But in originality, you catch me without these, with just the Dominique, you find out what's so unique. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all figure out what's so unique about yourselves, man.
Rabbit Freak.
You know what I'm saying?
Dominique.
Unique, man. That's all I got, man. That's the real spill for this week, man. Little. This was a mellow. I didn't yell one time tonight. This was a mellow fucking.
The weather is nice. If you ain't been to the east side of Carolina, come hit up these beaches: Atlantic Beach, Emerald. Y'all know what time it is.
It's over.
Y'all know what it is. Hey, ain't nothing but good people, good vibes, good conversation.
Hold on, say that again. Nah, bro, you said it again, man.
Y'all know what time it is. It's good people, good vibes, good conversations. Blacks to tequila, baby.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bags. Dropping bombs on Baghdad.
Nah, that's a good one. That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Yes, sir. That's my dog, that's my brother. We gon' ride for each other. Ain't never ever told, never fold. Never fold on my brothers. Chasing money, stacking back.